Hey friends! So I understand that I look very planty today with the earrings, and I was even wearing the Bulbasaur hat, which was very planty because Bulbasaur is a plant god. I don't actually know what he is, but anyway, the reason I was looking so planty today was because I went to a plant trade and I wanted to show you what I got. I don't really trade my plants one for one. I just like my whole philosophy is like just give your plants away. And like, I mean, if you see plants, they might, you might be able to get them. So that's my, kind of planty philosophy. I don't know if it's stupid or not, but if it is, don't tell me. But anyway, I got 2 plants. And I took probably 8, 9, 10, something like that. And these plants are actually pretty good. I'm very excited about one. The other one is a plant that I had before that died, and so it's just like a replacement plant. But the first one I traded was a verticillata. So I traded the verticillata for an alocasia. Don't know what was going through my head, but come on. Yeah, that alocasia. And it's actually, it's a pretty alocasia, but the only thing was the person didn't know specifically what type of alocasia this was. So if possible, I need some of my planty friends to help me identify it. Come on. Okay. And see, like, it's purple and it's got like that like roadmap look to the leaves. Let me see if I can get this really close so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you see how it looks like New York City, like from above? Like, that's what this looks like. And this, I know this isn't a black velvet. I know, because those are velvety, obviously. But yeah, I don't know what this is, and I would like to. Either way, I'm probably going to kill it, but you can't help but try. But I just thought this one was absolutely stunning. I almost got a different one. I think it was a alocasia platinum reverted or something like that. But then they showed me this one, and I love this one a lot more. It's got kind of like the, I don't know alocasias very well. So it's kind of got the same shape as I think like a dragon scale. But anyway, that was the first plant I traded. And the second and last plant is a jade plant. This one came from this super sweet girl, and she was like, I have bigger ones at home. Just let me know if you want a bigger one. And I was like, no, this is fine. Cause like jade plants, they'll grow and grow and grow. And this one has already lost a leaf. So stop it, Morty. Stop. This one's already lost a leaf. I'm going to just pop it back in the soil so that it can grow a second like little stem. Yeah. This one is to replace my Morty. Stop it. I can't deal with you right now. Can't do it. I swear to God. Okay, what was I saying? I think I was saying the girl kept saying, oh, I have bigger ones. But I was just kind of like, that's, I don't need a bigger one. It's fine. I got her number anyway, so. We've been chatting. So yeah, this one is just gonna like grow and grow and grow, and I'm gonna put this in my Millsbo cabinet so that it's, it stays hydrated for longer, so that hopefully that will help it grow. Because right now it's got the green stem, not the brown like woody stem. So this is kind of like, so yeah, I'm gonna put it in my Millsbo after I water it, because I do think it needs a water. Yeah, it needs a water. But those were my 2 plants that I got today. I'm very happy with them. I am content with giving all my plants away. I have always done that for years and years and years. I've never, I mean, some people might say it's because I don't know how to say no, but I've given them away for years and years and years. So I'm just going to keep giving them away. And honestly, I have six prop boxes and like 2 small like takeout containers full of like props. So I can afford to give them away. I mean, that's just the way I see it. So anyway, the reason for this video is the Curiosities and Oddities show in Denver. I went to that today and it was a lot of fun. There were a lot of vendors. It's funny because my partner is like, there's no vendors here, but there are, but it's not as much as he's used to seeing. He goes to like Fan Expo, which is, I don't know if they still do Comic-Con anywhere, but it's essentially Comic-Con. So, and that's it takes over the entire building. I think it's a conference center. So yeah, the Oddities Expo just took up one room on one floor. So, I have a lot of like B-roll and stuff for you guys to watch. So I will put that at the end. But it was so amazing. There were people there from last year, that came back and that had like new stuff. And there were, I'm assuming new people because I don't remember seeing them last year, but I mean, there are, probably 100 to 150 vendors. I don't know. I'm not good at estimating. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I got. And this is part of my life that I have never been able to share with you before. I mean, plants and oddities go together very well. In my opinion, they go together for me. With like, with skulls and like jars of, bones or dead things, or I love that stuff. I got I got something today that you might be able to see behind me. So this is a coyote skull. This is in near perfect condition. I did notice after I got it home, I should have looked at it better, but some of the teeth are cracked. I'm aware that can happen, but on this one, it's like completely chipped off. So that's kind of disappointing, but it's still a beautiful skull. I'm just going to tuck that side away, but it's still beautiful. And it's like, I know this is weird. And like you might say, hey, Kens, you've never had skulls before. You've never had skeletons before. I got all these last year. I want to say this one I got in maybe June. Sorry about that. My camera, my memory card filled up. That has never happened to me before. I haven't taken all the clips and everything off of it from like this morning. So that explains a lot. But anyway, I think I was saying I got this one last year, probably around June, and there's still some cartilage on it, I think. But I got this, actually, I got this at the plant trade, the same one that I went to today. So that's kind of full circle, I guess. But there's a girl there and she goes to a specific spot, she wouldn't say where, obviously, and collected this. And I say obviously because collecting animal bones in Colorado, at least, is, I don't know if it's illegal, but I know that it's like looked down upon. So I don't blame her for not sharing. But I got this at that plant trade, and I loved it so much. And this was my first bone. And then when October came, I got these. And these are, I believe, coyote radiuses and coyote femurs. Which one is which? I have no idea. And I thought I had like 4 of each, but I apparently don't. So I do have bones. I do have a lot of things. And I love them. I love the dark, the macabre, the things that you would consider curiosities and oddities. I love it so much. And my partner thinks I am a freak. So, but he still loves me. So, the next thing I got is super cute. I think anybody will like these. Oh no, where's a card? Oh, so I got these. Oh, I got the skull. Sorry. I got the skull from it's like a discount bone shop. I will have to go through the footage and find it again because there was no card on the table. There wasn't really any like big banner behind them or on their table, at least not that I saw. And I don't know, they didn't have a very good marketing. They didn't have very good marketing. But this Gloomy and Grove, I think you'll be able to see it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Gloomy Grove, not Gloomy and Grove. But I think they, or she, I don't know, I'm going to say they. I think they paint ghosts, or they do paint ghosts, but come on, focus. So they paint ghosts like this. And this was one of the paintings that they had there. And I thought that one was super cute. But the ones that I got 2 of them. So, hang on, I have to take them out because they're in sheet protector things. Come on. Okay. So these are just obviously prints, but they're super, super cute. So this is the first one I got. It's so cute. It's like I don't know, it's dark and rainy and stormy and still green, and you've got the white ghost, and I love this one. There was one too, and I was gonna get it because this one obviously is rainy and not gross, but rainy and dark and like just dim. And he had a clear umbrella, and there was one where it was like bright and sunny, and the ghost had a yellow umbrella, and I thought that was super cute. But I didn't, because I don't know, I felt like that would have been kind of boring. But that is the first one. And here is the second one. Let me just take this one out. This is the second time I've taken them out of the packaging, the plastic packaging. So I'm really playing with fire here. All right, so this one is a little bit happier. Ah, isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. I love this. And the person's name that makes the originals, is Nikki Quist, I believe. I don't know if that is a female or a male name. Nikki could either go either way. So I don't know. But those are super, super cute. They had probably close to 30 of just the 8x10 prints, which I had to get. But those were the only things that I bought today. And this is actually more than I bought last year, I think. Last year I just got the bones, the 2 sets of bones. And this year I got, well, I guess, I mean, I bought from more shops this year. Well, no, because last year I got a magnet too. You know, it is what it is. I buy what I want sometimes. But yeah, I figured I would just play the rest of my B-roll as like the ending of the video. So please enjoy that, and I will see you later.